Hello, everyone. My name is Jaybird, and welcome back to 1000 Lies. Without any further ado, let's get right back to where we left off last time. Our group is once again visiting Enete Institute in order to establish the damned committee once and for all. I take my seat in a familiar spot, resting my back against the chair and forcing it to stand on two of its legs with my own legs now on top of the desk. I lose track of time as I look at the ceiling and acrobatically twirl a pen between my fingers. Eventually the door of the classroom finally opens again. Huh? You're back already? I stretched my neck and tried to peer at the doorway, only to find someone totally unexpected. So much so, in fact, that it causes me to drop the chair to its original position. I knew it was gonna be her.
Sharon, I finally found you!
Claire excitedly walks over to me.
You told me to join the committee, but I didn't know where or when it was. Luckily, I heard that you guys would be meeting today, so I've been looking everywhere for it. I didn't miss anything, right?
Her little hands hold mine, shaking them to greet me. But I can't find the words to speak with her after what happened on our last encounter.
What's that face for? Is it that time of the month? Is it that time of the month?
What are you even saying? I angrily break free from her hold.
I'm joking. I know that guys don't have those. Why do you look so concerned?
Why am I giving her a Brooklyn accent?
Don't tell me that I've hit a nerve! Have you held deep within you all this time? The hidden desire to become a woman?
What do you want from me, Claire? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Why did you have to hide the fact that those emails were sent by you?
So that's the issue. Don't be silly, Sharon.
Silly? Silly? A stranger that somehow knew my email address started sending me threatening messages. Then I started having coincidental encounters with you, and now you're playing dumb as if nothing ever happened even though you admitted to doing it. How's that silly?
A stranger? So that's what it's come to.
Claire takes a deep breath and places her hands on her waist.
I've never hidden anything from you, Sharon, nor lied to you. As soon as the topic came up, I told you, and I don't regret any of it, not even a little bit. It was you, after all, who made me take the first step.
I did what? Wait, all that stuff you were saying the first time we met at the pond about your resolution, it was referring me?
Exactly. Although I sent the first email, I didn't really feel truly prepared, but once it all started, I couldn't just leave it half-baked. You always end up wondering if what you did was the right call, but no matter how the hard decision may be, you have to accept it, no matter the consequences.
And what are you trying to get? And what are you trying to get? What do you want from me? What did I do to you to cause this sudden interest in me?
Maybe magic? That's what I'd like to believe. I want to know you, Sharon. Know you. I want to know you, Sharon. Know who you are and stay by your side. Don't you think that under any other motivation, I would have had 1,000 I would have had 1,000 other better ways to go about everything? I want the truth. A truth that I still can't define. After all, to me, the most important thing is that you're truthful.
Truthful? What does this have to do with being truthful? How do you know that you aren't the one? How do I know that you weren't the one lying?
You can't know that, Sharon. Nobody can. However, you can choose what to believe. And I still believe in those prideful words with which you told me that you wouldn't regret inviting me here.
Tell me, Claire. No tricks or messing around. I want the truth. All of this is... all this is because you're in love with me?
I don't know, but I'd like to believe it was love at first sight. Wouldn't it become a perfect story that way?
The world suddenly seems to begin spinning at double its normal pace. I have too many questions with blurred answers of no value or resolution. Flee! Get away from here! Forget her! Make her disappear! Both of those are logical ideas that come to mind. But then there's Claire, slightly embarrassed and hiding under the brim of her hat, with a charming giggle easing all my doubts. I have an answer prepared on my lips, but I'm interrupted by the always ready to go pester me entourage. We're here because we came... Police! Legs up!
What the heck are you doing now, us? There's someone with Endon!
Oh, fuck. I'm giving them all the same voices.
There's someone with Endon? It's a girl?
Dwit and Dimwit. Twit and Dimwit pop up at the best possible time and immediately they react to my surprising companion.
Oh, you must be Sharon's friends. The idiot and the witch, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's just a little girl. False alarm. Deactivating potential hottie analysis radar. Wait, did she insult us?
Endon, you know that it's a crime to get with minors, right? I never would have expected this fetish from you. And telling her lies about us, too.
You got what you deserved, so stop complaining. For starters, this girl is the same age as you. I paused for a few seconds during the introduction. Both Ziva and Aussie look at me curiously, and Claire repositions her face to gaze at me, preparing herself for whatever it is that I may say about her and the consequences of such. This is Claire Argris, a friend. She studies here at Anate, so I proposed that she could join us with this committee thing, and she accepted.
Wow, really? Now that you mention it, she does seem familiar. Maybe from when I was studying here? Maybe from when I was studying here?
I forgot the voice I gave her. I feel like all the voices kind of just blend together, so I'm sorry if I'm not giving her the exact voice I gave her before.
Nice to meet you, Claire. I'm Ziva Shani, and the guy standing next to me is named Aussie Aldwin. Aussie?
Tell me it isn't true, compañero. This girl can't be the same age as me. You're ruining everything I've ever believed in, all of my standards. I love hot women, of all the different body types and fashion styles, but I've always avoided eating the unripened fruits as a gesture of my gallantry as a gentleman. If you show me such a creature that is born of both worlds, what should I believe from now on? What now stops me from becoming a monster? There shouldn't be a god capable of such a creation! See? An idiot. I told you so.
Certainly. Even more than I expected. Hey, Sharon, it was unnecessary, but I'm thankful that you didn't tell them everything about me.
With Ozzy making a ruckus in the background and Ziva trying to stop him, I can't help but sigh after Claire's words. I didn't want to break that which I alone made, nothing more. Consider this a truce. But there's still more I want to know, okay?
That's okay. Especially when there are things I want to know about you too, Sharon.
As soon as she finishes her sentence, Claire introduces herself to her new colleagues, and I stay out of it. Did I do the right thing? I don't know. It seems like I'll never know what's going on whenever she's nearby.
Oh, one more thing, Sharon. Don't ever put your nasty feet on my desk again. I have to learn there, you know.
This is your desk? But I'm sure that it'll never be anything good. Taking some random chairs, we sit in what appears to be a circle situated close to the blackboard. Ziva tells us that they managed to find Luce and that she'll be here in a minute, and it's precisely as we're talking about her that the door opens. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the, wait. An exhausted Luce opens the classroom door and she's pulling the arm of someone I'm unable to see. They seem to be arguing about something in hushed whispers, making the atmosphere heavier for each extra second that they make us wait. My classmate here had some issues and asked me to come to the committee alone again today. However, we managed to resolve the problem in time and he agreed to come here by himself. Right? Luce addresses the figure on the other side of the door, who's making it hard for her to get inside the classroom. Everyone else in the room shares the same foreign feeling from watching the scene unfold, except for Ziva, who scratches her head bashfully as if she already... Oh, I got a notification for Jack's Films. Ah, sweet. But I'm not looking at Jack's Films. No, I'm playing this game. Sorry. Anyways, who scratches her head bashfully as if she already knew that something like this was going to happen. The unknown person finally makes their way inside this with slow, heavy steps. His hands are tucked behind his pockets, tucked inside his pockets, and he lets out a loud yawn. Ziva already knows him, but allow me to introduce him anyways. This guy is Dennis De Cruz. Denise? I'm gonna say Dennis. These are the guys that came from the Dujane for the committee. Dennis greets us by raising one of his arms in a slow and deliberate gesture. His stooped back, scruffy hair, bags under his eyes, and wrinkled shirt give off a careless first impression. His eyes shoot around the room. Sensitive to the light, he blinks as if he's waking up from a comfortable dream, until they finally settle on me, followed by a clumsy greeting to us. Oh my god, look at this guy. Damn, boy, you styling. I guess. Hey.
I see that you're looking as bad as always. I see that you're looking as bad as always. Did you try to duck out? You could at least greet everyone properly. Don't be such a lazy ass.
A pleasure for you to meet me, Dennis. If you're Ziva's friend, then I'll allow you to be my friend too. Name's Asi, and my compañero here is Sheeran. But everyone calls him Sheer because it's shorter to say. What's up, Sheer? How's it going? His greeting catches me by surprise. He gives me a beaming gaze that makes it difficult to guess his intentions. I guess I can't complain. How are you? Excluding the fact that I've been trying to run away from a certain lady who wanted to bring me here, dead or alive. I'm perfectly fine. Better than ever, I dare say. I don't know what you mean, Diz. You came here all by yourself, didn't you? Yeah, whatever. How long is this thing going to take anyways?
I'll remind you that you accepted without complaint when I asked you to join.
I don't even remember. I probably only accepted so you'd shut up. Just like I did with Luce. You girls can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. Have you no shame? Dennis seems to fit in with the group pretty quickly, probably because he already knows most of its members. I, meanwhile, take a look at my left towards Claire, who has her eyes to the floor as she plays with the end of her skirt, just like I saw her do in the recent past when she was nervous. What's wrong? You look pale. Luce and Dennis are both from the school, yet neither of them are in your class?
Not at all. We're all in the same grade, but from different homerooms. I know Dennis, but I doubt he recognizes me. I'm not the kind of person who gets too much attention anyways, you know?
Claire is unsuccessful in trying to appear composed. I know she isn't a sociable person, but that's precisely why I invited her to come here in the first place. Still, it's really hard to believe that the strange girl who never shuts up can become so different in front of others. I forgot to say hi to you, Claire. Did they force you to come too?
Sharon invited me. Everything happened so quickly. I'm sorry for not telling anyone.
Don't worry, girl. Dennis is supposed to be in charge of the committee. It's his fault for not paying attention. He's a little sloppy. I was here as his substitute for a day, and I ended up getting involved in this mess too, you see? Also, my name is Luce. I'm from Class B. Nice to meet you, Claire. Luce and Claire seemed to get along fast, one keeping up her usual good girl facade, while the other is only able to answer with shy one-word answers that keep a good distance between them. Although they look like opposites, there seems to be some sort of connection forming between them, or at least that's what I think. At the same time, on the other side of the circle, Dennis is having a conversation with Ziva and Aussie. No one would be able to tell that he's the new guy. On the contrary, he happens to share some friends in common with Aussie, so they're already getting along well. Suddenly, Dennis sets his gaze upon me once again, which causes me to react surprisedly. He opens his mouth, making me assume that he's trying to say something, but that I can't hear it. In the end, he carelessly lets out a yawn. I shake my head and chuckle. It makes me realize that being the last one to get here doesn't really mean that he's the last one to join, because that position belongs to me. Once the introductions are over, each of us takes our position in the circle, waiting for the first session of the committee to begin. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of 1000 Lives. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!